Walking through the streets of Instagram, I came across this very own post, and I got furious and I decided to share this with you. Before I get into it, I would like to tell you guys that if you are not completely healed from your past relationship, your past trauma, please do well to go for therapy or get help rather than, truncating and destroying the lives of others. Before I get into it, if you're new to the channel, please do well to subscribe to this our YouTube channel, share and like, because this is where I bring you spicy and juicy gist. On today's affairs and topic, I came across this very post on Instagram, and then I felt like I should share it with you guys. First off, I'll read what this person said, because I can feel the person's pain from here. A lot of people have not moved on from their past trauma, their past relationships, their exes, and then they just use you as an escape route. They just use the next person as an escape route. Please don't do that. You end up hurting or leaving a scar in the life of this other person, and that scar ends up not leaving almost immediately. I'll read as the husband of this woman wrote. My wife and I had a misunderstanding and we settled the following day. I don't know what prompted me to go through her phone. I know a lot of you will be like, you're not supposed to go through your partner's phone, but sometimes you just don't know. You just find yourself snooping for what is not missing. And some people will be like, mind your business. Your business is my business, and my business is your business, as long as we are doing life. Because believe it or not, marriage has to do with life and death. So here, my wife and I had a misunderstanding and we settled the following day. I don't know what prompted me to go through her phone. I'm not the type that checks a woman's phone. I saw her chat with her ex-boyfriend. She told him everything that happened and even said she regrets marrying me. You can imagine, that means she hasn't moved on from the ex. Her ex said he's happy she's realizing her mistake. She also told him I warned her from communicating with him, which is the ex, obviously. The ex asked her if I am mad. You know how is he mad? You know that kind of expression, that I have no right to stop her from communicating with him. You as the ex, I don't mean to throw insults, but you should break your head, because you have no business communicating with a married woman. You people had your affair in the past. Let it remain in the past. Moving on, he told her to promise him that she will never stop loving him or even think or not communicating with him. She made a promise to him to love him forever. How can you be married to somebody else and making such promises to another person? This goes to show that a lot of people are emotionally married to somebody else while they are physically married to another. I will continue. She made a promise to him to love him forever. She said he remains the only man she would ever love, but yet I'm married to somebody else. Then he asked her why she is still married to me. We have 3 children. She told him she can't just leave when there is no serious issue. So if you're happy in your relationship or your marriage, why are you still in contact with your ex? He's called an ex for a reason. He advised her to accuse me of molesting our daughter. You can imagine such allegations. She said no. He persuaded her on a different date. She finally agreed. He told her once she accused me of molesting our daughter, she should leave me to his house. She should call the people, let people know I actually did it. The first day I read her chats with her ex, I was deeply hurt, but I withheld myself from asking her anything and pretended like I didn't see the chats. And she never knew I went through her phone, and I hardly do. When I saw the second chat, I waited for her to accuse me. I didn't tell anyone. Finally, she accused me of molesting our daughter, our only daughter. You can imagine if sometimes, how many people is going to take the side of this man? Because a lot of ladies just come out, say things. People don't fact check. They just, we're driven by our emotions and all that. I had screenshots of her chat with her boyfriend in my phone, but I didn't show anyone. That's a very good move. It shows that this man is in control of his emotions, because a lot of men would have gone crazy finding that out. I wanted her to leave the house because she's a dead trap. No one believed her except for her family members and some of her friends. It shows that this man is actually a very good man. The fact that nobody else believed her except her family members, it shows that this man has been a very genuine man from the onset. Then I showed everyone the screenshot. She has been begging, and I have made it known to her that the marriage is over. My mom wants me to take her back. Well, moms are always like in their emotional side, the children and everything, yada yada yada. So they will always want you to take back your vomit. But anyways, moving on. I don't want to do this. I don't have any urge to be with any woman because my friends advised me to bring another woman in. My mom is against it, saying when she had issues with my father and she left, that when she when she had issues with my father and she left, that another woman almost killed me. That she doesn't want any other woman in. Well, it goes to show that the mother had a failed marriage and she doesn't want her son to have a failed marriage, which is actually, making sense if you ask me. And then my house, she has been preaching this forgiveness thing for days now. I tried bringing a lady home. My mom sent her out. She said I should manage my wife. That it's better that way since she's the mother of my kids. How do I stand a woman who framed me up? How do I sleep on the same bed with a woman who accused me of molesting our only daughter? I don't want to be violent with her, though I want her to stay away from me severally. What should I do? We have been married for 7 years, 7 solid years, almost a decade. When I met her, she was already separated from the ex. Where did I go wrong? I'm glad for this man because he is in touch with his emotions. He's in control of his emotions because a lot of people would have gone crazy with this type of information. They will go crazy. They will go wild. While him, he was like very chilled, very calm, very, I respect him. And if there's anything in life, when having or getting into a relationship, you need to always have a head, somebody you can always reach out to, somebody you can always talk to. And it shows that this particular man has his mom to always talk to. He always goes to his mom to talk. There's a leader, there's a guide in his life. So for the family of this woman that just heard her side of the story without confronting the husband, I think they should do better. Where do people find relationships like this? Please, if you are the type that haven't moved on from your ex, exit the current relationship you are in. Make sure you have found, solidarity from whatever relationship you have been into before moving to another one, because you keep creating demons. When you hurt people, you don't live just like that. You leave a scar, you leave a mark on them that it's hard. It takes the intervention of God to heal them. So please and please, when next you are having, relationships, I think there are some questions you should ask. Always make sure that your partner has completely moved on from whatever past trauma, whatever past relationship, whatever it is they might have gone through. Make sure they are completely moved on from it. Else, it shall hurt you. There are other videos I come across that I would like to share with you guys. This one with this woman, and she said, they've been married, and I don't know what is wrong with women of nowadays where you have a very smooth relationship and then boom, she was like, they've been married and then they were supposed to have a kid. She told the husband that the kid died, whereas she killed the baby because she felt like, all she said was she has never seen that man hurt before, and she felt like she should hurt him. She just wanted to hurt him. And here is this man crying and saying that he's going to hate her for the rest of his life. But guess what? She was accomplished or satisfied by the reaction of this man, seeing him in tears, But she doesn't know the depth of what it is, that the type of hurt she has done to this man. And there's a saying that goes to show that women emotions are like right now, they feed off what they are getting right now. If they love you for how you treat them right now, not how you treat them later. So it just goes to show that more should be done with this whole relationship thing. People need to go for therapy and all that. You just don't wake up in the morning and then boom, you're doing relationship, people. I think we need to do better. It's just not like your everyday activity. Relationship has to do with sacrifices and all. So I don't know what your people's advice would be for the other guy, that the mom is telling him to forgive the woman and all that. I don't know what your people's advice would be but what your people's advice would be. But me personally, I don't know. Many things like that. I don't know. I'm really scared of these women of nowadays, because there's this other video as well I came across. I'm sure it's showing on your screen. This woman, I think she tied her womb since 2016 before she got married to this man, making this man seek help and running etasketa, trying to get where to like find help, because he thought he was the problem or he was impotent, unknowing to him that this woman has tied her womb. And she has been there in that marriage, not speaking up, not saying anything about it, letting this man go through it, only to find out that she's the problem. Anyways, I don't know what you people think. Let me know in the comment section, because I'll be more than willing to hear your thoughts and ideas, because this is mentally draining and I don't even know where to go from here with the kind of women we're having these days. Although I know there are very good ones out there, but please be on the lookout before you get into any relationship or tangly. You people know what I mean. So I remain your host, The Ugly, also known as Dennis Daniel. Until next time, please do well to subscribe to this YouTube channel, give us a like, and share this video to every, Thomas or Thomases out there. What I mean by Thomas is every wicked person or anybody you perceive to be wicked. Until next time, bye guys.